Hello, cosmic beings. Welcome to Being Cosmick. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm so glad that each and every one of you are here. If you are interested in a personal reading, I do have those available on the community section of the channel page. So feel free to check those out. It might also say posts. I don't know if that's on my end or I've seen it on both. So if if you're having issues finding that, let me know in the comments below and I can help direct you to where those are at. And then also thank you so much for your donations. They really, really are helping out the channel and I'm just so grateful. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we're going to do a collective message today. I'm going to take a step aside to let spirit pass through. I'm going to do the Soul Whispers spread. All right, so was it? Which one was it? Is it that one? No, those two. No, just this one. Okay. Alrighty. Now, what is the grounded action? Is it both of those? It's both. Alrighty. So we've got two today. Okay. Well, let's see here. All right, so this is what your soul wants you to know. We've got lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. Okay, so the message coming through here is just to continue to release that which no longer serves. What I'm picking up is that there may still be a few things that are going on in your life that you're being asked to let go of. So this could be thought patterns, this could be behaviors, this could be substances, this can be relationships, this could be maybe a job that no longer serves. You're going to know what it is. When I was listing that, what kind of came through is whatever just flashed through your mind, that's the thing to let go of. Let me see. I'm being called to read this one a little bit. Okay. It says things aren't always as they seem. This era is one of uncovering mistruths so we can remember ancient truths. Everything is in a state of recall and realignment. Anything that isn't in harmony with the planet will not survive. This goes for society and the world at large, as well as in our own lives. If you pull this card, you're being called to energetically scan your life for things that may no longer be a vibrational match for who you are and how you've grown. Some starseeds are here to lift the veil between the seen and unseen worlds, to shine a light on things that are inauthentic or unaligned with the survival and well-being of Earth, to stand for and protect those who don't have a voice, to look deeper and question everything that previous generations did not. Some starseeds cannot tolerate things that aren't congruent. They're here to bring society and humanity back into harmony with the planet and the Creator at large. If we tolerate things in our life that aren't aligned and congruent with it, we add to the misalignment of the planet. You're being called to trust yourself, notice what's out of alignment, take the baby steps required to bring it back into harmony. This is no easy feat, but it's worthwhile, both individually and for the planet. So the questions to ask right now is, what isn't congruent in your life? How are you being called to bring it back into harmony? Exactly. So this is just really taking an honest look at yourself, your energy, and your outer experience, and also like your mental headspace. If you find yourself really ruminating a lot of things in the past, really in that worry energy, worrying about the future, those kinds of things, that could be what you're being asked to look at this moment right now as well. And to find whatever works for you so that you can pull out of that energy and really step up and own your now presence. because that's going to allow you to expand in ways you can't even really imagine right now. Okay, so grounded action, the action your soul is guiding you to take. Okay, so the first one that came through is perspective. It says, none of this matters, zoom out, common ground. And so this card here is, it's like a zoomed out picture of the earth. Like this, the earth is a little blip in the middle. And so it's a very, very zoomed out perspective. And oftentimes that's a really good technique to use when life is being frustrating and things don't seem to be going as planned and all of that. If you zoom out a little bit, it can help with perspective. And if you choose to look at it, think about how your future self would look at this. And sometimes that can help give you some insight and perspective on maybe why you're taking the path in the way that you are. Sometimes things come up on this journey that don't make sense. And it's like, why am I in this place doing this thing right now? And from a zoomed out perspective or from a future perspective, looking back, we can have the clarity and go, oh, that's why. And so if you zoom out now, sometimes that will allow you to have the insight to show the clarity of maybe why you're in a situation you're in, and then also how to navigate it for your highest good and to move through it so that you can, come out of the situation in a way that is in alignment and, that's for your soul growth, basically. The other card that came out for grounded action is surrender to the sweetness. We've got Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. I love that. That's awesome. So yeah, zoom out, shift your perspective a little bit and allow that to really help you put on, those, I heard rose-colored glasses, but not in a spiritual bypassing kind of way, in a way that's allowing yourself to really see the goodness around you. To have more gratitude in all that's around you in your life at this moment. And the more you put your energy and focus into what's already good and awesome that you love, the more of that is going to come back to you. So that's a way too that you can really manifest a different experience, is by shifting your focus from the things that you want to change all the time. And, it's good to notice like, oh, I would like to change this. And then it's like observe it, acknowledge it, and then shift into, okay, so that's something I want to change. And I'm also grateful for this, and this. And then that thing that you want to change, you'll either come into the answer or that will phase out by you looking at all of the things that you're grateful for. So that's a little kind of manifesting hack. Let's see. I'm going to read a little bit. This is a sensual, high feminine card. It's a call to surrender to the sweetness of life. Let the ever-abundant feminine take over. Taste the fruits you've been working so hard to grow. Let your senses take over and really drink in your life with wonder. All right, let's see. Time is our most precious resource, and it's the greatest healer. If you've been all work and no play, this is a sign to take some time out. Reconnect with your lover, play with your children, give yourself the luxury of time without an agenda. Many of us are so busy building our lives, we forget to enjoy them. We forget why we decided to build them in the first place. Disconnection from the sweetness causes more pain than we realize. So the question here is, how can you surrender to the sweetness of life? What's one way you can enjoy your life a little more? So yeah, and sometimes that's just with a little perspective shift. And just by being like, I get to do these things instead of I have to. If you change those words, it totally shifts your experience. Instead of, I have to take my kids to school. I get to take my kids to school, because then what it does is it helps to reaffirm like, I'm blessed to be able to get to take my kids to school. and it's a different energy, then I have to, right? And so that's another little hack too, to kind of, allow yourself to really shift that perspective and to really bring in more joy and peace and, eventually abundance in other areas of life as well. And to really get into alignment is to appreciate and allow yourself to feel the appreciation for the little things that you have in your life right now. Um, yeah, that's really a big part of the message here, is doing that will also help you shift into alignment, and it will also help you um to release the things that are no longer in alignment, because the more you're focusing on what's in alignment, the more obvious those things that are out of alignment will become. And then also the answers will become easier and easier, and kind of the solutions to the problems, when you're focusing more on what you're grateful for, that's more of a similar energy frequency to solutions. When you're looking at your life and it's, worry about the future, and it's anxiety, and it's, frustration over the past, and you're looking at all the things that you want to change and don't feel like you can, that's more of a similar energy to the problem energy. And they don't energetically mesh. So the more you can shift over here, it's kind of like the back door to manifestation almost. So the more you can shift over here and really be grateful for what is in your life and your experience right now, the more those answers to those problems in the things you want to change will come. And so if you look and you go, this is really Abraham Hicks content. So if you haven't heard of Abraham Hicks, I definitely recommend um looking them up. It's a it's an energy that's channeled by Esther Hicks, and then the energy is named Abraham basically, but you can find it under Abraham Hicks. And it's, manifestation gold basically. But what it is when you tap into that gratitude energy, then when you notice something in your life that you want to change, you can acknowledge it, understand, okay, that's something I would like to change, and then shift back over here into this energy. And the change that you want will happen easier, quicker, with less resistance. And so it's that allowing energy, which again is where we come into that divine feminine energy, the allowing, the receptive, being open to the answers and being open to the gratitude of life. And that's really what's going to take you, that's where you get into the energy where you can start quantum shifting certain things in your life, and your external reality will start to reflect it in amazing, amazing ways. And so that's kind of just a little hack there for you. So apparently somebody um was asking to hear that. So hopefully that resonates. If you have any other manifestation hacks or tips or tricks, definitely let us know in the comments below. We can kind of help each other out too. And if this resonates, you can definitely leave me a comment. I love getting the confirmations from you guys as well. So thank you for that. Um, and with that, I'm really not feeling anything else that wants to come through for this. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. If you like this message, you can hit that like button. And if you haven't yet and you would like to see more messages from me, you can hit that subscribe button. And then if you would like to be notified when I do post a video, if you hit that little notification bell, that will send you just like a little notification basically that will let you know when I post a new one. So, and it also is an energetic exchange, and so it'll allow me to tap into your energy a little bit better. Um, so that I can bring you messages that are even more in alignment. Alrighty. Well, stay blessed, stay well, and I will see you on the next reading. Bye.